entrepreneurial mindset. So how has the entrepreneurial mindset guided your coaching practice growth? I thought this was really fitting for you because you've been a coach for so long and you do have your own business on the side of Coach Training EDU. So how has that entrepreneurial mindset benefited you?
It's a really good question, because honestly, like, I don't think that I can have an entrepreneur mindset without a coaching mindset. Like, to me, like, they have to be together. Because there's a lot of ups and downs. It's something that you're creating, you're building. And I think a lot of times, we can feel ourselves hitting a lot of walls, or like coming up to roadblocks and just things coming up personally, because it is such a personal journey building a business. And it's, I think, even more personal, I know, for me, because it's like, I feel like this was already who I was when I found coaching. And so I found that just that entrepreneurial mindset, yes, but with the coaching mindset of like coaching myself in those difficult moments of like, all right, what decision do I need to make? Or what boundaries do I need to put in place? Because when you're an entrepreneur, it feels like you're never off. You're always on. And it's not like you're working, it's like you're being, which again, that's why I think it's so helpful to couple with the coaching mindset.
Yeah, that's really good. How do you do that on like a daily basis?
Balance it.
What does that check-in look like,
Yeah, well, actually, something that I've been doing and getting back to is doing morning pages, because I find that just that space mimics coaching space, which those of you that know me and you were surprised I didn't say pause as my favorite tool, is because I don't think pause is a tool. I think it's a way of being. But just that is a big part, and I'm finding I need more space to process. I find that I'm also like weekly being coached. It's really important, no matter what level of coach you are, you need space to process and answer your own questions and have someone sit with you. I'll never forget, actually, my first coaching session with someone coaching me, and she says, "Hannah, what do you want?" And didn't say anything, and I couldn't call anyone, and I couldn't, she was just waiting for me to answer. And I think we need to show up and wait for ourselves to answer. And so that's why I really like morning pages, like, all right, showing up, see what comes out, and go from there. I think a lot of times too, it's asking myself questions. What is the most important thing to do? What do I believe about this person I'm walking into this session with? What do I want to be able to say about the end of my day? I'm also a busy mom, and I love being intentional with my kids. So I'm also, okay, how is this honoring this value? And so I'm constantly thinking about that too. I find that I also I practice I have a gratitude practice that I actually started in 2.0 that I do every day. And I used to live in Pacific Northwest, where I could see the Cascade Mountains, but I have a gratitude practice where I just think of mountains and imagine being at the top, and just that feeling of like, wow, I just play a small role in this big world, and there's this awe and gratitude that I get to do this work. And so that is a really big thing for me, because I don't take it lightly. I mean, some of my backstory is I almost died right before I became a coach in an emergency surgery, and a whole whirlwind of that. But gratitude is essential for me. And, it's not that I'm choosing to be an entrepreneur, but I get to do this work. And that just, keeps me from being in that rut of, because I'm more about the people than like all the paperwork, but that gives me the energy for the paperwork because it's for the people.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, it's amazing what gratitude does.
Yeah.
When you're talking about the morning pages, can you tell like people listening a little bit more, like what are morning pages?
Yeah, so morning pages are from the book The Artist's Way. You're showing up and you're dating your creativity, and you are committing to write 5 pages. You just get it out, you don't judge it. And what you find is that you start kind of reconnecting with you. And I know I do a lot of writing for other people, other things, and like, okay, this is just for me. Actually, in a coaching session the other day, I realized I wanted like other pens for it. And there's just something about the process of like putting pen to paper and just like being with it, just seeing what shows up with curiosity. But it is just showing up and writing every morning, 5 pages. And it could be as simple as like, I see death bunnies or this is what I'm thinking about, or this is what I dreamed about, or, oh, wait, that kid dropped breakfast again. Like, I mean, it's just anything that you want to process through and get out, but without judging it. So yeah, I've done it before, and I'm just redoing it again and just really committing to the journey, because it is such a helpful place to show up and just see what comes up.